stimulus check is on its way. Oh, goody. Hey kids, it's Stingray72 taking you along for the ride. Today we're going to be talking about the second stimulus check. But first, before we dive in, I need you to hit the thumbs up, hit the like, share, comment, and subscribe by hitting the little red button in the lower right of the screen. Is you ready? Okay, let's get into it. I'm reading I wrote a little bit down, a couple of the notes that I took when I heard about the second stimulus check, because we've all been waiting for it or waiting to just hear what's going on. So there's been a new committee. I'm reading from my notes. So I will be reading and looking back at you. So I'm not disregarding you, okay? A new committee has been formed, and that includes an equal amount of Democrats and Republicans in order to head the stimulus check issue up. It's called the Problem Solvers Caucus. They actually started in like 2017, I believe. And they've been tackling a few issues. I don't know, but this is the more prevalent one because this is what's going on now. So it's a bipartisan group. It has 50 members, 25 Democrats, 25 Republicans. They're said to represent the common good of the American people. Okay. Bipartisan is like when you have, for those of you who don't know, bipartisan is like, okay, let's say you have two groups and they disagree. You have Group A that disagrees with how Group B does things, and also Group B disagrees with how Group A does things. So they're bipartisan. So anyway, that's what bipartisan means, and that's what that group is. So they've come to an agreement for the American people about this second stimulus package. Here it goes. There will be a second round of PPP, or Paycheck Protection Program, for small businesses, but they have to be able to prove that they were affected by the layoffs and by the the lockdown. Just proving that their business has deeply been affected. Now, to the extent of the effect, I don't know. I didn't read anywhere where it actually said what type of effect it had to be, but I mean, when you think about it, pretty much everyone was affected by the lockdown and by the COVID, things are going on. People are still affected. So anyway, they're going to provide rental assistance. Schools will be funded. I don't know if they had a breakdown for that. I'll try to get more information. I was trying to get some information on it. It just gave me a list of things, ideas or things that they come to an agreement with. Post offices will be funded. Funds will be provided in order to continue for COVID testing and treatments. Unemployment benefits will be higher. I'm going to get into that in a second. Food assistance, and of course, a second $1,200 stimulus check. Okay. For the stimulus, it would be $1,200 for adults. Believe still the same, still $2,400 for married couples, $500 for each dependent child. I don't remember if there's a limit to the amount of children. For unemployment, instead of the initial $300 weekly unemployment benefit, they're trying to raise it to $450 per week for 8 weeks. Now, within that 8 weeks, what they're trying to do is they're trying to push for it to raise up to $600 a week, or as much as 100% of your weekly earnings before the pandemic hit. So I'm going to say that again. Right now, they're saying that instead of $300 weekly, it's going to be pushed up to $450 per week for up to 8 weeks. Within that 8 weeks, they're going to try to work it out to where it can be up to $600 a week, or up to 100% of your weekly earnings before the COVID pandemic. So we will see what happens there. And then let's see, $25 billion will be in place for mortgage and rental assistance. I'm not sure of the exact breakdown. I do understand that you have to be able to prove that you are behind in your rent or behind in your mortgage. I'm more than certain that everyone can provide that information. $15 billion will be set aside for the post office and post office workers. This will ensure that people will be able to vote. Okay, sis. Let's see. $400 million to assure that citizens will be able to vote with no issue. So $15 billion for the post offices and $400 million to ensure the American citizens will be able to vote with no issue. I'm not certain what the breakdown for that is, but there you have it. $500 billion will automatically be made available should the COVID numbers spike again. This amount is going to be like placed on hold, if you will, just in case those numbers do spike again. They'll have the money in place to continue with testing and vaccines and research and things like that. That's the information. Now, the timetable, I'm not really certain, but I'm thinking they're going to have to hustle hard because the election is coming up, like in a couple of weeks. So, again, I don't really know what the timetable is. You can do your own research. I just skimmed a few articles and just wanted to bring that information because a lot of us, we just stopped watching the news a long time ago because nothing good is happening, not even the weather. But so, again, I'll go over it again. So the Democrats and Republicans have come together. It's called the Problem Solvers Caucus, and it's a bipartisan group of 50 members, 25 Democrat, 25 Republican. They came together for the second stimulus package, and they have a second round of PPP or Paycheck Protection Program for small businesses who can provide proof that they were affected by the pandemic and the shutdown. Rental assistance, which is $25 billion in rental and mortgage assistance. Schools will be funded. There's no breakdown for that so far. Post offices will receive $15 billion, $400 million to assure that American citizens will be able to vote with no issue. Let's see, unemployment wages will be $450 per week for 8 weeks. Within 8 weeks, they'll push to increase it to $600 a week or up to 100% of your weekly earnings before the pandemic hit. And food assistance, not broken down there, and a second $1,200 stimulus check. I am not certain what $1,200 does for most American citizens. Now, I'm not going to say that $1,200 is not welcome. I'm not going to say that $1,200 won't help. But what I am saying is these are American citizens who work and or pay taxes. We pay taxes whenever we purchase something. We pay taxes out of our paycheck. And are you kidding me? Out of this entire pandemic situation, $2,400? That's somebody's mortgage. Come on. We got to do better. Sometimes I just want off this planet. But anyway, that's my little update. That's the information that I gathered about the second stimulus check. I will come back to you with more if I find out more, when I find out more. But for right now, that's all that I have for you. So that's my time, and I truly thank you for yours. I love seeing your face all up in my face. Again, my name is Stingray, taking you along for the ride. I thank you so much for riding with me. You can unbutton your seatbelt now. And I need to remind you to please thumbs up, thumbs down, like, share, subscribe by clicking the little red button in the lower right of the screen. I appreciate you. Bye. Hey kids, I have a new ring light and green screen, and I have a very short video of me unboxing it. I will have the information and the link to purchase the green screen that came with the ring light. This is the ring light here. This is the difference. This is without it. This is one setting. This is the soft or warm, and this is the yellow. And you have the bright and dark dimmer. So again, like I said, I will leave the description for purchasing the ring light and green screen in the description box below. Just click on that link. It'll take you to my Amazon store. It is a paid advertisement. So if you want to get this, it was very inexpensive. It was about, I believe, less than 40 bucks for the combination. I will do another video showing the green screen, how we set it up, and how we are using it with apps you can download to your phone or onto your camera, and you can use the green screen. So just wanted to leave that little bit of information. Again, the green screen and ring light purchase link will be in the description box below. Thank you. Okay, kids, we just set up the green screen, as you can see behind us. So my kids helped me set that up. So we are going to download the app, which would be ChromaVid, which is available on the Google Play Store and or on the App Store, or you can use iMovie. So, and again, Studio Creator, this is, I don't know if you can see that, Studio Creator. It's a video maker set. It is the tripod, ring light, cell phone holder, light adjuster, and a green screen comes with it. And I will have the link in the description box down below. You can select on that link, make the purchase from Amazon or Amazon, and yeah, we'll be back and show you how this thing works.